pressure up, mate.
Luckily, he doesn't have that God mode glitch though.
No, just let him do it. You know, that's what we're trying to get him to do. Right, the second he's doing that, and we've got the evidence on a broadcast. Fuck, mate, he's fucked.
Are you broadcasting?
I'm broadcasting. I always broadcast glitches. Now I'm actually sitting here with a strike team on him, so I'm observing him. So I'm trying to get him to do that glitch. So when he does that glitch, I've caught him.
Smart guy.
Well, it's the only way to get these pricks. Just be careful because he might have a aimbot on. Okay, you guys keeping the pressure on him? Because he's sliding down. Okay, he died, I think. Okay, I'm going to stick a mugger on him.
Call mercenaries.
Okay, my turn to use the mugger, buddy.
Ah, mine just got paid. Let's go.
Mugger.
Back up helicopter. No. But pick up. No. Helicopter pick up. No.
What's up, homie? What you need?
Have you ever rappelled out of a helicopter?
What's that, man?
Have you ever rappelled?
Cool. My man on his way. Later, homie.
Yes. He's gone from a level 95 to a level 125 within that time.
He was level 124 before I checked.
Well, when I checked, he was 95 or 94.
What do you
Oh,
need?
then he's a modder.
Shit, man, that motherfucker got away.
Now, by keeping these bounties on him, it stops anybody from getting bad sport warning. Okay, Lester, where are you, mate?
You can't get bad spot if you're the CEO.
No.
How can I be of service?
No, that's alright. That's alright. I'm putting a bounty on him now, man. Where is he? Matty Skids.
Okay, how much are you putting down?
Shall I call mercenaries
okay,
on him?
let me speak to
You
someone.
can't until he comes out of passive. So, do you have a strike team?
How do you get the strike team?
Security
What can I do
room
for you?
in your facility.
I'll have to buy the security room. Stacy.
Yeah, mate.
Shit, I better save up for it then.
Well, as soon as he pops out, you'll see that bounty. Like at the moment, because he's in passive, you won't see it. Like, you know, he can kill one of us at a time. He can't kill all of us at the same time. So just by keeping that pressure on him, yeah, he's fucked, mate. Because he can't focus on all of us.
Yeah.
Now, with me in the air, he's going to be looking up. Now, as soon as he looks up to take that shot at me, you've got an easy kill. So if you just keep on him, because it's not easy to do these glitches. It takes time, you know, and they're very complicated. This is why I don't even fucking bother with this shit. It's like, why would you sit there and spend your energy and your time learning how to do something that's just going to get patched?
Jiro, where you heading the controller? Where you heading the controller? Huh? Oh.
What are you doing right now, ISIS? Okay, what I want you to do, I want you to go back to your gameplay. So just go back to what you were doing before this prick started harassing you. Yes. Totally why. Totally why. Now, what you want to do is as soon as you see them doing those glitches, okay, you want to just chuck on a small broadcast. Now, you just want to make sure that, you know, while they're doing it, they're not aware that you're broadcasting. So that they go back into their, you know, cheating. Because I'm not sure if this prick is aware that I'm broadcasting, because he's literally not using that glitch. And the fucking queer prick, yeah, yes, which is a joke. It's too late, mate. We've already caught you. He's a puff, mate. He's a puff. Now, if you go back to doing what you were doing before he interrupted you, he's gonna notice that, and he's gonna go and lose his tip, because the whole thing is control. He's trying to control other players and intimidate other players. Now, if you go back to doing what you're doing, it shows that he has no control. And any narcissist doesn't like that. A narcissist likes to know he can control. As soon as he loses his control, that's when they lose their shit. They lose their focus. They can't handle it. But yeah, as soon as you orbital cannon them, it knocks them out of the whatever glitch that they're doing. Now that guy that we were dealing with last night, like, he obviously is a really good glitcher, so he can glitch. Yeah. Now this one here, is obviously just new to it. It is in that crew because it's the same crew tag.
Huh?
Hang on, buddy. Just keep on destroying his vehicles, and he's got to keep on going to Morrison's to call them off.
What? Okay, what?
Yeah, just report him and vote for catch. Okay, I'm going for the bounty. Now, if he jumps out, I'll be straight back at him. He's gone off radar. No, sweet.
I'm right next to him anyways.
Okay, just let me know when he pops out, yeah?
Yeah.
If anybody else, yeah, just keep the pressure on him. Because he's gonna passive pop you. Now, if somebody else is there to cover you, when he passive pops, like he's just fucking done. See how he's popped out? No, he's popped back in again. He's modding. He's modding. So a modded account has sort of like exploits programmed in. Just think of it as
Just get the fuck out of your Twitch.
just think of it as layers of glitches.
This nigga ain't fooling anyone, bro.
But yeah, as soon as you see his report cooldown, once you've reported him for modding, you want to report him for griefing.
What's the griefing for?
It's a different report, so it doesn't, like, if I keep on reporting someone for griefing, it doesn't matter how many times you report them for griefing, it doesn't count. But if I report them for griefing, and I report them for, you know, using cheats or whatever, don't report someone for exploits, because there's nothing that you... No, that's alright, there's nothing that they can do with an exploit. Okay, all they can do is tell you, well, hey, you know, you've been reported for exploiting too much, mate. So, you know, pull your fucking head in, or we'll give you a cool down. Okay, see how he's popped out? Okay. Yeah, no, he's popped out. Okay, so what you need to do, okay, is give him some room. Whatever you do, don't get too close to him, because he's relying on you to being too close to shoot him. Now I'm coming straight back in. Now,
Leave him alone, leave him alone.
no, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. If you can get a kill on him, get a kill on him. But I'm just saying, you just give him a little bit of room, because if you are too close to him, he's going to get you. Yeah, just spread out and get a good, you know, see how he's gone straight back in to passive? As soon as I go to that facility, he knows, okay, I'm going to put a stopwatch down. So in 30 minutes, there's another orbital coming on it. Now, if anybody's got enough cash, as soon as he comes out, drop it. So make sure you're giving enough room so that if you orbital the cunt, that you're not taking out the rest of the party members in the orbital.
What are you guys doing, griefing?
No, we're occupying griefers.
Yeah, there was a guy in our game. He kept killing this guy, so I just came along and fucked him up.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Holy shit.
Now this guy's gonna help him do a heap of shit, because he was saying that the guy's been killing him for like half an hour. Made him rage quit.
Nice, good work. Jump in on us, we've got a griefer. So if you jump in on us, you're going to get some really good action in here.
Just gonna soak this pot.
But yeah, you're going to have to work for the kill, mate. Somebody's going to need to be on that orbital, because I've still got another 30 minutes. Now, if you don't leave, right, and you're just dropping that orbital on them, fuck mate, that intimidates them more than if you drop it on them and leave.
I'm just gonna cook a snack.
Yeah.
He just juked me.
It's okay, he went back in passive, mate. He's just a little bitch. He's a scared little bitch, okay?
Wait, Twitch, I got a question for you actually. Why aren't you at school? Huh? You little shit. Stop bullshitting me. Why aren't you at school?
Yeah, come on, mate. Real life issues take precedence. I don't care, you know. You gotta. It doesn't matter. You've got to still fucking keep to your responsibilities, yeah. Otherwise, you know, PlayStation becomes a problem, and the PlayStation needs to be removed. Now, you don't want to lose your PlayStation privileges, yeah. So you need to make sure you're living up to your responsibilities. That, you know, once your responsibilities are dealt with, then you come and play your PlayStation. And your parents are never going to have an issue. Never going to have an issue with you playing PlayStation. They're never going to be on your back. They're never going to be restricting your time. But the second you're neglecting your responsibilities, that's then they're going to reduce your time. But, you know, if you're maintaining your responsibilities, you know, they can't have any reason to restrict your time. blood circulation issues. Okay.
Your mum. Oh, you know. What the fuck's me fucking butter?
Okay, I've enraged this stupid bike, mate, and this bike is on me like shit to a blanket, mate. He ain't giving up. He's fucking determined, man. Sleazy Goose. Can somebody stick a bounty on Sleazy Goose for me?
On who?
Sleazy Goose. I've got a Strongberg. I've got a fucking Strongberg as well. Sleazy Goose is just on me. It just makes it easier so I don't get a bad spot for destroying his vehicle. Now he's gone fucking off to see what the fuck I'm doing.
Sleazy Goose. Yeah, I put a bounty on him. I'll put a 10,000 watt or just 2,000?
No, he's out of rockets, mate. So he's making a run for it. He's shot all his rockets and he's out.
Should I have 4 eggs or 3? 4, I reckon that's a good idea. Nah, I'm just gonna make scrambled eggs. No, I'm poor as fuck this week. Surviving off bacon and egg, well, eggs, toast pretty much.
Bruh, that's all you need, bruh. That is all you need.
I usually eat heaps of good shit.
I heard that bread is like good for you or some shit.
Bread is not good for you.
Well, I eat a certain type of bread. I eat high fibre, low GI, 7 seed, and grain sandwich loaf. That's what I eat. It's very healthy for
Yeah,
white
that's
bread
what
is not good for
I have white bread in my house at the moment. I feel like throwing that shit out. It's like $1 a loaf.
you. Yeah, I think this bread costs about $4 or something.
Oh yeah, those kind of bread are like
What you want to be looking for is unrefined grained bread. So anything that's whole grain, anything that, like, the less it's been processed, the better it is for you. Yeah, soft white bread, that's just going to clog up your bowels, and it's going to end up giving you colon cancer. What you want to do is buy a bread like a Vogel's, which has got a lot of grains in it, like whole grains, because that's the type of thing that keeps your intestines nice and clean and healthy. Even better, even better.
Could make your own bread, yeah. And it's so much better as well.
We gonna make some deals?
Like, I don't mind this high in fibre, like Woolworths bread that I get.
Very good for you.
Like, it's got 7 different seeds and shit in it. It's fucking unreal. It's good shit.
You're looking good. Really?
Yeah. Well, what it does, it's nice.
Oh, I reckon it's this one that I have.
I'm
This
here for
one's
you,
got
boss.
pumpkin seeds in it.
100%.
You from Australia or New Zealand?
Australia, bro.
Yeah, Coles. It's from Coles.
Is it Bergen?
No, IGA actually, but same
Oh, yeah.
I know they are.
Just from the fucking bakery there.
Yeah.
Just give me the word and I'll make it happen.
Isn't IGN the best world like top ranking?
No, No, it's not. It's number 3.
It's a small, cheaper version, man.
Oh, unless you're in Melbourne. It's not fucking cheap in Melbourne.
Here's just tops.
Remember, I'll
Them
do
cunts.
anything as long as it's
So you
My
got the
super's
Muslims
like
that
under
buy,
the
well not the
strap.
Muslims, the Indians that buy the IGAs in Melbourne and they just skyrocket the prices.
Hello.
And because you got like, you know, small suburbs like Hawthorne and
Supply and demand, mate.
shit, that,
What do you need?
yeah, you know,
Let me
like
know
they
what
have,
you want, and
they
I'll tell
just
the
have to pay
Pegasus
it.
people to get it ready.
Supply and demand.
Whatever you want. I'll get him to bring it up to the helipad.
Oh yeah, no, definitely jump in here, mate. Definitely jump in
So
here.
I'd 5 eggs instead of 4.
ISIS, you're
Shit,
actually
like
probably
crazy.
one of the most difficult targets to attack because you've got 2 people on that controller. Now you've got 2 different styles of gameplay. Now because you've got 2 different styles of gameplay, they adapt to your style and then you change your style and they can't adapt to the change of style. That's why I get really upset when we're playing games with people and then they don't tell us that the controller's being handed over in the middle of play because it's like you can't adapt your play. It throws everybody out. No, everybody's got their own. Yeah. Well, if you're good on the ground, just focus on that until you get that good that you're like, okay, I'm bored with being on the ground. I'm going to try and challenge myself in the air, or, you know, it's like you and your hunter, mate. You know, at first it's like really intimidating because you can't use it. No, it's fine. The more you fly it, the more you feel it. Now, what happens is the more you die, the more you're learning from your mistake, and the more you learn how not to die. Like I've died that many times that I've started to learn how to avoid dying. And it's not that I'm good; I've just learned from a mistake. Stop. Yeah. Stop glitching. Stop. You know, using cheats because you're not going to play better. You're not going to learn how to play. Yeah. I'm really in need to because I'm down to 87 mil.
I'll do it right here. I'll do it with you right now.
Oh, thank you. Because the more cash I've got, the more cash I've got available to do this drop. And the more cash I've got available to do this drop, the less these griefers are going to fuck with us because I'm not leaving the session when I'm dropping it. I really want to help with setups, but I need to do some cashing up. Yeah, cheers, bro.
Yeah, I need some money as well, but I'll help you.
So, Sam, can you give him a bit of a hand? Now, even if it's just the 2 of you doing the setups, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect because you've both played with me. Now, because you've both played with me, you've kind of seen the line of travel I've been going. Now, I've shown you the type of gameplay. The more you practice that type of gameplay that I showed you, that means, you know, you're not doing it the easiest way, but you're doing it the most convenient way. And if you keep on practicing the convenient way, that's when you step outside of it, and that's when you start, you know, chopping and changing it. It just means that when
I'm on a highway to the danger zone.
Okay. Oh, that fucking cunt, has he gone to his facility? Is anybody in their
Hopefully my
facility
mate
at the
doesn't
moment.
call me from bloody the hospital and tell me to come and pick him up.
Where are you, Twitch? Are you at the beach? Right. Yeah, I have a ghost organisation, guys.
Well, I just got killed.
Who by? Who by? Who by? Because it hasn't come up. It hasn't come up.
Just playing Bogdan.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Oh,
Your eyes are black.
anyone wanna run a quick Bogdan and then I'll help Twitch with incentives.
So
Yeah, I'm in it right now.
These are actual streams.
What did you say?
That's me. Yeah, I've got ghost organisation. I've got ghost organisation. So Twitch and
Twitch.
Sub,
Twitch.
you're on ghost.
I'll help you do it, then we just straight up run it back to back.
Okay, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. On my way, on my way, on my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's for the Bogdan. I'm just gonna give this guy.
No, I'm in no hurry. I'm not in no
half a
hurry.
mil.
I've still got fucking over 80 mil. So, you know, it's not like, you know, I've got nothing to spend. It just means the more I've got, the more I can spend on fucking Ghost and on fucking, you know, when I'm in CEOs with you guys. So, you know, I can drop the bounties. I can, you know, drop those fucking orbital cannons like they're hot, mate. And because we're not leaving the session, what happens is they see that and they get intimidated by that. It's when you leave the session they don't get intimidated by it. They just think, oh yeah, this motherfucker's gone. So it doesn't count to the death kill. Now,
That's right, bro.
yeah. Yeah. Just make sure if you leave a CEO, you join your own CEO. Always make sure that you're in a CEO when you're engaging anyone in free roam. Because what that is going to do, that is going to stop you from getting bad sport. Now, say someone's fucking griefing you, okay? What you want to do is make sure that you put a bounty on them, so when you go to collect that kill, you're not going to get the bad
he's in
sport.
another party anyway. It's all good. Oh, we can go game chat though. Me and you will go game chat.
Yeah, do some trolling in game chat.
Is there anyone that wants to run a clock Bogdan in here?
Mate, I'm not... I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. So they're pretty much trolling you, are they? No, I've got the bounty. I've got the bounty and... Oh, he's gone back in. No, he's popped back out. How is he doing the popping in and out so quick? Yeah. No, I got rid of him. If he comes back, I know I'm going to take him again. Like, it's very rare for me to get a bad sport warning. No, I haven't. I'm just saying it's a very rare thing for me to actually get a bad sport warning. I hardly get them. And when I do get them, I'm sitting there scratching my head and going, well, what did I do to get that? Well, what you want to do is make sure you've got a good sport all the time, because when you are in free roam and you're engaging, it negates any bad sport because it cools down your good sport. And that's what I mean. It's like if I get a bad sport warning, it's because, you know, I've ran out of my good sports. It's reset my good sports. Now you can get 3 good sports. Like, you know, I'm destroying this prick's shit all the time, you know, but I'm still getting good sport. Like, it says bad sport, you destroyed someone's personal vehicle. That doesn't matter, because I'm a good sport, and all it's doing is cooling down my good sport. So instead of having a 15%, you know, it cools it down to like fucking 10, and then it cools it all the way down to 4. Yeah, he can't just jump straight back in. Oh, doesn't faze me, mate. You know, these people have to cheat just to compete, mate. Ah, fuck the KD, mate. That's gonna climb naturally.
My friend has a 6.82 KD issue.
Yeah, mate, it's so easy. If I stop, right, what I'm doing, and if I just go around and kill everybody on the map, my KD will be just ridiculous, mate. But who gives a fuck about it? You know, you got people that just sit there and kill lower levels, and their KDs are ridiculously. But when you go up against them, mate, it's like they run like little bitches, because you're at the same playing level as them, and they don't like that. Excuse me.
Father's like, this milkshake is so dicey.
Just going easy on how much milk you're drinking, mate. Because that inflames your gut, and it also inflames your intestine. Well, you end up getting an irritable bowel, and then you can't control your bowel, and then you start shitting yourself every time you sneeze. Yeah. Fermented drinks are very good for you, because any type of fermentation is repopulating your gut. Every time you get sick, you know, you're losing your bacteria in your gut, and a good bacteria fauna in your gut is very healthy. So eating lots of yogurts, eating lots of, you know, fermented foods like pickled onions or pickled vegetables, or
You know those Uno yogurts?
yeah, no, they're very good. Anything probiotic, you know, the more probiotics that you can add to your diet, the better.
True.
Yeah. Spam it, because then you're gonna get it every time. If you just hold it, sometimes it doesn't work. So, the reason I tell you to spam it is because you can't fuck it up. You just can't fuck it up. Now, if you just hold it, you can fuck it up. Because it's all about your timing when you hold it. So if you just sit there and spam it, you don't actually have to worry about your timing. And you know, you use that same spamming method when you're in a helicopter, you know, and what that will do, that will stabilize your flight. Okay, this Matty Skids, what is this prick doing? He's pretty much...
He's just fully stacked there, bro. Never mind him.
What he's trying to achieve is to get me to give up on him. You know, he's basically saying to me, by going in passage, it's like, what are you going to do, mate? There's nothing you can do about it, so, you know, just fuck off and leave me alone. But it's too late, mate. You know, he's already drawn me out. And it's like, once you've called me out, I'm not giving up. Because as soon as I back off, he's going to come at me. So you just keep the pressure on. Just keep the pressure on. And I actually find this more fun than going around doing stupid CEO missions.
Are you still broadcasting?
Oh, I'm still broadcasting, mate, because I'm waiting for one of his mates to come along and cheat. Now, he's obviously aware I'm broadcasting, because as soon as, you know, I started broadcasting, he started behaving himself. Now, he's just trying to flag me as a griefer. I'm not a griefer. Yeah, exactly. You know, I love griefing griefers, and I love going up against people in God mode, because when I find someone in God mode, I'm keeping that prick occupied, so he can't go around and upset people. You know, everybody can start doing their game. They can start playing their game, and that enrages them. They don't like the fact that somebody's tying them up, that they can't go around and intimidate the lobby. Yep. Once you report them for griefing, don't report them for griefing a second time. You want to report them for something else, because each time you report them for something different, that is counting towards the report system. Now, when you just report them for griefing over and over and over, you're abusing the report system. Yeah, now what happens if you report somebody and they are actually found to be doing something wrong, you will get a good sport for it. Matty Skids has left. Okay, who was the other prick that was being an arsehole? Or have we dealt with all the issues in this lobby? Okay, well, no, that's alright, that's alright. Just because he's his friend, it doesn't mean you're guilty through association, mate. No, that's alright. That's why you want to be in somebody else's CEO, because you're not paying for your CEO stuff. So by being in my CEO, I'll be dropping you cash every now and again. Now, by myself being cashed up, it means that, you know, when I'm getting the 9,000 deducted and all that money deducted, it's not going to stop me from policing the lobby, where I've got to leave to go make some money to get some more savages. Because every time I get a savage, there's $3,000. Now, yeah. Well, he doesn't want to be caught out. He doesn't want to be banned. He doesn't want to be banned. their biggest fear is that they lose their PSN. That's their biggest fear. Now, if they get removed from video games more than 3 times, you pretty much lose your PSN because, you know, PSN gets told about, you know, that griefing behaviour. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, come to the CEO office. You know where the CEO office is? The gun store here. Yeah, the gun store here is the most stable gun store because there's always so much fighting happening around this area that the only way you can spook the person inside that gun store is by, you know, shooting into the door and stuff. Like, until you actually, you know, scare off that salesman, yeah, he will always be selling. Now, if he's not selling, that means the lobby's been glitched. Okay, is he in there? So there's no one in there. There's no active missions at the moment. No, just let it cool down a bit. Just let it cool down a bit. Go to your CEO office or go to your apartment. Go in and out of a building that you've got to go to a loading screen. No, if someone's in the shop, that doesn't change it. But what happens is if you go to a CEO office or you go to one of your buildings, anywhere where you have to enter a loading screen, now exit out, and you can actually get armour at your apartment. So if you've got a Leicester text that takes you into your apartment, do that, because what happens is it brings up the mission screen and you can buy armour, and then you can cancel the mission. Don't buy ammunition, because if you buy ammunition you're just throwing your money away. Just buy armour. Yeah, and then exit out of the job, and what that will do, that will repopulate the lobby of you know, the gun stores and stuff. Okay, Sam, that guy that you're killing, why are you killing him over and over and over?
He was killing me.
Okay. Put a bounty on him, just so that you don't end up with a bad sport, yeah? Because you keep on killing someone that's not in a CEO or in an MC. So you're getting a bad sport multiplier happening here.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't apologise. Just play smarter, not harder, bro. Did you get
He's
him?
just starting me.
Good work. Now, the more bounties that you're picking up and the more psychos that you're killing, the more good sport bonuses that you are picking up. Now, I've got a mobility scooter. Now, a mobility scooter is classed as a threat.
Hang on, boys.
So by killing them, you know, you're all good. It's when you're killing someone in their personal vehicles all the time, it's like, why are you doing that? You know, it's like, stop you know, being a griefer.
Okay, let's go on to fight again.
You know, keep the pressure on that. If he wants to play, he wants to play, but he's just being a bitch because, you know, he's keeping his options open so he can go passive.
My friend needs to go passive like that.
Yeah, well, it just goes to show that you can't play the game. You need to, you know, use some sort of, like, passive popping is an exploit. Now, it's the type of thing that, you know, well, you can't really stop them from doing it because it's part of the game. Now, I don't really disagree with exploits because everybody can exploit. I disagree with glitching because what it does is it upsets the lobby, it breaks things in the game, and not everybody is able to do it. You know, it should be an even playing field. You know, nobody should have any advantage over anybody. You know, everybody should be able to, you know, have the same opportunities to play as the person
You
that they're
fucking bastard,
engaging.
mate.
Well, no, you started that fight, mate. You finish it. I can't come in and finish fights for you. If you start a fight, you know, if you want me to come in, you need to put a bounty on him. Because if I engage him, that just makes me a griefer. But if you put a bounty on him, that doesn't make me a griefer.
Where's ISIS?
Yeah.
Hey!
ISIS, next time you see Hell Sparky, can you tell him to activate our crew? Well, he's in our crew, but he hasn't activated our crew tag, and I don't know if he's aware of it. Now, he's a lot more willing to listen to you than he will be to listen to me. Does that make sense? Yeah, so if you can let him know that his crew tag isn't activated. Like, he is in the crew, he is in it, but he just needs to leave the crew that he's in and then come into our crew. Because I don't know if he's aware that he's not in our crew. Well, he's not active in our
Aren't
crew.
you a good boy for not eating my food on the phone? Yeah, that's little shit.
Yeah. No, it's alright, it's alright. Bounties, mate. Bounties, and if anybody's sitting there spam killing you, you know, I'm going to see that as my notification. Once I see one of my crew members being spam killed, mate, you know, I'm coming straight in to assist.
Reminded me, mate.
But if you're,
I thought I was missing something.
but if you're sitting there, you know, just going one-on-one at each other, yeah, no, sweet. You know, leave you to it. But if someone's just sitting there spamming you, like this prick's hiding under the underpass and he thinks he's clever.
Yeah, bro.
I still a bounty on the boy, Stacy.
Yeah, I'm on him.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the message and shit. By the time I'm done with it, right? Yeah, bro. I want to get some money up. I can't remember who I was doing it with yesterday, but I'd prefer it to do it with one person instead of two. Like if we have to, we can.
No, bro.
You're such a cutie, aren't ya? Aren't ya? You just want to eat my food, don't ya? Yeah.
Huh? What's the time? 2:50. What's that with fast houses? It's a daily like sunset. Excuse. Fucking bastard. Oh yes, you killed him. Oh, you killed him, I
mate,
mean.
come on, please. Of course I did. Then stick his
Bitch,
fucking
please.
mobility scooter up his ass.
Oh, bro.
That's right, I'm flagging him.
How do you, wait, what is flagging? Like,
IX.
reporting or something?
No, he's not doing anything wrong, mate. He's not doing anything wrong. But if I highlight him, right, that's when I'm flagging someone. Well, he's already highlighted.
You didn't, you little cunt! You didn't!
Funny.
Nah.
Oh, did it say flanking him?
Yeah, I'm
Little
flanking
cunt.
him. I will flank him.
Oh, I thought you said
You ain't
flagging.
my fucking
Yeah.
food.
Flagging means I've flagged him up, so it's like I've highlit him. Now, for some reason, his flag's not
He's
coming
never
up,
done
so
that.
he's not highlit at the moment.
But I
So,
feel like getting more savage.
Yeah, oh, I almost had it all anyway. He gets fed like a king and he does that shit. It's bullshit. Yeah, but he doesn't do that.
Whose ex does on New Zealand?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, I went and grabbed his smokes and he can't grab it.
I will be on for like until like 5 o'clock. So after 5 o'clock, I'm gonna go to my friend's house and then sleep over. And then walk to school from there.
Oh, I'm drinking vodka tonight and I'm not keen.
Yo, what?
I'm drinking vodka tonight and I'm not keen.
Oh, fuck, I almost killed this guy, but I was in my car, the fucking shit can. Guy thinks he can jump in my car, but he's a shit can. I'm getting my savage because he's a shit cunt. You know, I wouldn't have bought a savage, but Stacy just like inspired me to get it.
well, before you actually take on that on, make sure that you've got the ability to use that buzzard. Like, you've got to understand, I was a buzzard pussy. Now, I'm that good in a buzzard that, you know, I don't find it challenging anymore. There's no challenge for me in a buzzard anymore. So I've got to a savage, which I find very challenging. Now, I really enjoy my time in the savage. That's why I spend so much time in it. Now, the mobility scooters have lost their advantage when I'm in a savage. So that's why I use it so much. Otherwise, I'll be trying to use my hunter and my cooler and stuff, but you know, I haven't.
What can I do for
I
you?
haven't. You know, found my niche in it, so I can't find my zone in it yet. So you know, I go to my strength, and my strength is my savage. Well, if you send out an invite, I'll join it. I'm 575, bro.
What the fuck? How are you that good, bruh? Do you do daily objectives? Whatever
Nope,
they call?
nope, nope, nope. All I do is hunt bounties, mate. That's all I do.
What? You get up to level 500?
Yeah. You're getting bonuses for killing psychos, man. If you see a red dot, kill it, and you get bonuses.
This kid that I was playing with before was like, nah, nah, don't go for the bounty, he'll kill you. And I was like, no, he won't. Come on, you little cunt. You may as well eat me other fucking bit of bacon eggs, you cocksucking rat. I don't know
Are you
what
being trolled
I've
by
done
your
this mission
pet?
so much times now.
Yeah. Fucking little bastard. He needs to lose some weight. Too fat. It's too...
If you want your
too much.
animal to
Bro,
lose
I'm like
weight,
the
what you
fattest
want to
in
do
this
is
party,
make
bro.
sure that you're feeding them fish, and you want to be
Fish.
feeding fish and fibre. So rice is a really good one. So it doesn't matter if it's a cat
Yeah,
or
he
a
gets
dog.
plenty of rice and meat. That's
Yeah.
what I give him.
Yeah, so you boil bones with the rice and it flavours the rice for them, or you add beef stock to it. Yeah, and that extra fibre is gonna help them lose weight.
Yeah. I was actually going to do that.
You know, just tie a tyre to a if you tie a tyre to a clothesline, that gives them something to play with if they're a dog.
Yeah, I don't have a spinning clothesline anymore.
Alright.
I've just got one connected to the house. We got a Samsung fucking dryer. I don't know, wash machines and shit I use.
Like, animals will only misbehave when they are bored. If an animal is bored, it will misbehave.
Yeah, but I don't understand. He's only a little dog.
Oh, he'll be bored, mate, you
3
know.
or 6 Ks a day.
Yeah, he'll be bored. He just needs something to play with.
Yeah, so as soon as I wake up, I take him.
He's a doer and a visionary and a war criminal. Can't forget that. Please, I'd love to try and see this from your blinkered, Stone Age, moralist perspective. But right now, we've got $50 million worth of...